mass stabbing here at this car wash that's just off to my side here. We had one male victim that was reported as being stabbed. We arrived on scene with paramedics and we found one victim. At this point, we don't have his identity. He seemed to have suffered from a stab wound and has been transported to a local hospital where he's seeking treatment. At this point, because we don't know the extent of his injuries and we don't know what kind of damage was done or what the doctors are going to say, we've locked down the car wash just waiting an update to see what his status is at the hospital. We've stopped a few people that were at the car wash just to talk to them, and they were here at the time. They don't have great details, but we are holding on to them at least in case we have any more questions, and at this point we're just locking down this facility waiting. Out at the scene here, you know, we don't try to play doctor, so we saw an injury, we let paramedics do their job. Paramedics transported this gentleman to a hospital, and at this point now we're just standing by waiting to hear from a doctor to see what kind of injuries we have, if they're severe, if they're not, if they're life-threatening, or if they're not. Well, if we find out that the injuries are severe injuries and the patient may not make it, or if it's life-threatening, we treat this as a major crime. Now, all stabbings are treated as major crimes, but at this point we don't have any statement from the victim as to what happened. So we don't have any knowledge at this point if we had a victim of a crime here, if we had an attempted suicide. At this point we just don't know because the person that's injured is just unable to speak to us at this point. So our hope is that he can get to a hospital, get some treatment, and provide us with a statement as to what happened.